I am not 100%. Girl, do I always gotta drop my phone?
So don't lie to me. I know I'm not as cool as I'd like to be. Oh, I did feel so down.
This is a bit spontaneous, and by a bit I mean a lot. Like, I didn't plan anything in this video, anything at all, but it just happened and I'm very unprepared for it. So I got fish from the fair. I went to the fair today, my first fair ever, and of course I came back with goldfish, 3 of them, and I do not know what I'm gonna do with these fish. I do not have I don't have enough space for them, so I don't have a pond, but I do have this 20 or 25 gallon tank. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna try to make it work. This was the fish tank that I used for my betta fish, and I'm just gonna keep these guys in it until I can I don't know, get them into a bigger space. But for right now, this is what's going to have to work. This tank was filtered before for my betta fish, so it still should be filtered. So I just wanted to hurry up and get the fish into the tank because they're really stressed and they're just swimming in their own filth in here. So it's making me really sad. I'm basically just gonna fill this up with water, treat it, and then I'm gonna leave these guys in here so that they can get acclimated to the water temperature. I am not a professional with fish. Like, I do not know everything about fish, but it's a hobby that I have, and I really want to be good at keeping fish and everything because I really love fish. But this is starting way earlier than expected because I mentioned that I wanted to do fish videos on my channel, but I did not think that I would be starting this quickly. I had no idea. But yeah, I got fish, so I'm gonna get these goldfish in here. So I gotta go fill this up. Right. So I haven't kept fish in about half a year. And before that, I had a few fish, but I was like the average American fish owner who gets goldfish and thinks that they belong in tanks and bowls. So I had 2 goldfish in this tiny bowl, and they died, and I was confused as to why they died. And I remember the names of fish and chips, and fish died, and then right after chips died, and I was like, well, they obviously died because they were depressed. But now that I'm older, I realize that they died because they were in a tank, in a fish bowl, swimming in their own filth and disgustingness. So yeah, hopefully these guys don't die. I mean, they probably will. They are fair goldfish, so I don't know what kind of disease they have and what kind of bacteria they have, which is why I kind of don't want to just put them all into the same tank together. But I don't have any time to quarantine them, and I need to quarantine them for at least a month before I put them with other fish. But that's just not going to happen, so I'm going to just do it. I'm almost halfway. This tank is almost halfway filled up. It's so hot up here, and I cut off my fan because you can't hear me filming over the fan. But oh well. So the tank is filled mostly. There's just a tiny bit right there, but you know, whatever. So what I'm gonna do now is acclimate the fish. I am not 100% sure how long to keep the fish in here, so I'm just gonna try an hour. I think an hour is good. Like, an hour makes sense. And while they're in there for that hour, I'm going to add the water conditioner and the tap water thing to make sure the water is safe for them. And then I'll start adding water from the tank into the bags and taking out the dirty water from the tank, because I do not want any of that water in their bags that they've been swimming in this tank. While I was putting the fish into their into the tank, my phone overheated and it stopped filming. What's he doing? Saoirse, I'm sorry you're in here. Oh, she looks so stressed. She's just rocking everyone else. So I'm not sure if I should start adding water from the tank into them, and Saoirse's still obviously irritated. They all are. Look at them. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if this filter works or anything or not. It probably does not work. Last time I used it, it didn't work. So it worked while I had my betta, but then after he passed away, it stopped working. So I doubt it magically started working again, and I think the only reason it doesn't work is because I just put the sand in and I put the water in. I just dumped the water in, but I think I just poured the sand in. Yeah, I had the water in first and I just poured the sand in, and the tank never cleared up. It was always cloudy and it was just horrible after that. But I didn't want to scoop, like I didn't know what to do, so I just left it there. Look at them. I also heard this thing saying that once you open the bag, you should immediately put your fish into their new home because the oxygen just leaves the bag. And I don't know, because then I also know that you have to add water from there into the bag, so maybe I should do that in a separate container. I don't know. I am so lost, and I'm just gonna do it and do what I think you should do. But hey Siri, search the web for how to acclimate a fish.
Okay, I found this on the web for how to...
Search the web for how to acclimate a goldfish. What? I did not say that. Look up how do you acclimate a goldfish. Thanks. Let me see. Let me just go to this one. Whatever. Alright, so go. Alright, so they've been in there for about 15 minutes, I believe. Alright, let me see. So I just have to keep them in there for 10 to 20 minutes. So I think they've been in there for a long enough time. Alright, so that's what I thought. As soon as you open the shipping bag, CO2 begins escaping into the air and the pH of the shipping water can quickly rise. So, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I do not want to do that. So I'm just gonna get them in. So I'm just going to, dump them in quickly. I have scissors, so I'll just cut the bags open and take them out with my hand and then just put, the old thing in here. So the first one to go is going to be Blanche. Are you ready, Blanche? I have no idea how to do this because, like, I mean, usually you can just, like, grab the top and snip it, but, like, it's all filled with air, so how am I gonna do that? So let me just snip a tiny thing, blow that out, then just, alright, then I'll just reach in. Come on, baby. Oh! Stop wiggling. Alright, swim out, swim. Be free, please. Ew, I got some of that disgusting water in. Ew. Alright, it was just a tiny bit. There we go. Next one. Saoirse, your turn. Alright. I'm gonna try to grab her over here. Alright. Ooh. That was easier. Right. Larry! Larry. I actually don't know what that means, so I should stop saying it. It probably means something like... Larry's probably a pimp, like, for all I know. He could be a murderer. Larry just flopped out of my hands and onto the floor. Boy, you are a mess. They're in the tank. I'm gonna go try to see if this filter is working. I know goldfish need filters. I know they're disgusting and they need filters. They let out so much poop. But if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Sorry if I'm doing this wrong. There's people who are watching this who are just cringing at me, my amateur behavior. And I feel bad being like, I'm going to learn from my mistakes, because if you make a mistake, then that's a life. Like, if you make a mistake, your fish is going to die. Well, the filter does not work. It's actually done. Now my tank is just going to be sitting here. But, anyway, that's not going to work. But yeah, here we are. My children. Larry. I can tell the difference. I'm kind of proud. So there's Larry. Larry, move so I can see your friend. There's Blanche. Larry and Blanche. Saoirse's just swimming out on the outside. Sorry for the horrible quality in the beginning of this video. I wanted to just start filming and not wait to be able to get a better quality camera. I'll probably do an update in the next few days. Probably see how they're doing. They're playing around. It's still really dirty. I did not wipe it down yet on the outside, so I should hurry up and do that. But we're just going, and hopefully I get some money to get a new filter right away. They look okay. I mean, they don't look the healthiest. I don't know a lot about fish. I really don't. I don't know what. I know a bit about how to tell if they look healthy or not, but Larry doesn't look that great. But I don't know, they're just chilling together. They look like they're having fun. Hopefully they're having fun and they're not just dying or something. But let me just move this. I'll probably feed them for the first time tomorrow, and just see what they do. So I'll update you. Should I do an update tomorrow? Like, is that too much? 2 fish videos in 2 days. So I'm going to end this here before you guys see me throw up on camera. So make sure you like and subscribe and turn on post notifications if you want to stay updated on my fish.